Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Pisces for the week of August 21st through the 27th. But before we get started, I just wanted to make a quick announcement. From August 8th until September 8th, I'm offering a 20% discount on all 30 and 60-minute readings. I was going to do it for the month of September because my birthday is September 8th, but if you've been following my channel, you know I sold my home and I'm so excited. And fingers crossed nothing happens, but I'm going to be leaving the second half of September. So I wanted to go ahead and open it up now from August 8th until September 8th. And yes, I'm reading on my birthday. I have one spot left on my birthday. Go ahead and message me if you're interested. And yeah, so anyways, the link is in the description below. And go ahead and fill out the contact form and let me know if you want a 30 or 60-minute reading, and then I can work you into the schedule, because I'm not going to do any personal readings for the second half of September until I get settled in the new place. I'm going to try and do the videos, but honestly, if I'm really wiped out from traveling or if my energy level is just not there, what I'm going to do is I'm just not going to do any videos either while I'm traveling. And I have a feeling that's probably what's going to happen, but I'm always trying to be positive and I'd like to make the videos, but if it doesn't happen, it just doesn't happen. But I'll post something. I'll let you know as we get closer to the date. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. So this is a general reading for the sign of Pisces. I'm going to pull your overall energy. I'm going to look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and then also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming your way this week and how you can use that to your advantage. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and go ahead and leave the rest. And as you know, I do pre-shuffle my decks, so that way they're ready to go when we start the reading. All right. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And if this reading resonates with you, go ahead and leave a comment below. All right, so let's get some cards for Pisces. All right, we have, beautiful. We've got the Lover's card. We've got the Queen of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. So a lot of sword energy for your advice and guidance. Your opportunity is the Judgment card. Your challenge is the Ace of Wands, so a gift and blessing from the universe. Okay, so I really like this. This is some interesting reading for you, or a reading for you, excuse me. And then let me get rid of this deck, put that back over here. Okay, so how I read, this is your recent past, your present, your near future. Down below is the advice and guidance from Spirit. This is your opportunity, and this is your challenge. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So right off the bat in your recent past, you've got this beautiful Lover's energy. You've got this major arcana, and you've got it where really you only have two major arcanas in this reading. You've got the Judgment card, and then you've got the Lover's card. And this is really just saying that, you know, you have this energy in your recent past. So whether it's a career that you're in alignment with, or you met someone that is a friend right now, maybe they have a potential love interest, or you actually met your partner, a soulmate, a twin flame. But this is your recent past energy. And these are people that have your values and your ethics you're in alignment with. And it's like, you know, they just kind of tick all the boxes. You know, you feel it. Even though it's exciting, you're still learning about each other, they just seem to tick all the boxes, and you feel very much at home with that particular person. Or for some of you, it's a career, right? It just ticks all the boxes. And then in your present energy, we've got this Queen of Wands energy, and this is really about your self-confidence, your boldness, your ability to really step into yourself and self-actualize, right? You're really creating this type of world, and the person that you are inside yourself, you're taking these creative, imaginative, bold steps forward. You've got charisma. You know, you're really just loving life, and that's your present energy. It's really beautiful. And then in your near future, we've got the Three of Pentacles. So this is just saying in the near future, you are going to be working with other people in whatever endeavor you're pursuing. It's the type of teamwork, it's camaraderie. It's where everybody, you know, takes on a part of this endeavor to make it so that you're not overwhelmed with doing all the work yourself. Everybody plays a part, and together you put together this type of masterpiece or whatever the end game is, right? And this is that beautiful energy, and you're really having fun. It's this nice sense of camaraderie, right? It's with other people. And that can be online or in person, or, you know, I'm getting, it can just be anything as long as you guys are having a good time and everybody's pulling their own weight. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers with that. And again, my decks are pre-shuffled, but I am going to cut the deck. And when I move, I'm going to have a whole new setup, so it'll be much easier for me. Okay, and you, the viewer. So we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so going back to your recent past, it's being clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Wands. And so what I'm getting here is that, you know, with this beautiful love energy, something had to come to an end for this to be able to come in for you. So these are thoughts, words, and ideas. So maybe it's an old version of yourself that you say. Maybe this is just some old relationship that came to an end that you talk about. Maybe it's like just reached this point, but whatever this is, you know, like an idea of love, whatever this is, it came to an ending, and it happened really fast, you know. And for some of you, this is actually messages coming in that caused this ending. You know, maybe it was a phone call. Maybe you got an email, a letter, you know, someone just said something to you in a message, right? But something came in, and it did come in quickly to go ahead and help create this type of ending for you. And then in your present energy, we have this Queen of Wands, and it's being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. And so when you're manifesting and you've got this beautiful self-confidence and like everything's going for you, you're creating what it is that you want, you're literally swirling in your glamour, right? You're feeling so beautiful and you're loving life. It's being clarified by this Two of Pentacles, which is telling you to be flexible, you know, balance your responsibilities and continue to have fun. And that's a theme here right now, is that you also need to have fun. This card's about celebrating. It's about exuberance. It's about friendship. And that's really what's kind of going on here. So if someone's come into your life, or you already have a circle of friends, you know, it could even be your pets. This is something where, you know, you really are just loving life. And I mean, it's like, it's a very light energy where you're really enjoying yourself. You're having a good time. Maybe you're even meeting new people that you just seem to like really vibe with. But this is allowing you to really come into your own. I feel like for some of you, you've kind of stepped out of your shell. I feel that maybe you retreated into your home for a while and you had a lot of alone time. And right now I'm really feeling that you're kind of tired of that, and you're really ready to branch out and either meet new people to date or new people for friends. But whatever it is, it's really on your terms with this type of balancing your responsibilities and remaining flexible and having fun and being able to juggle that. You're more confident in yourself so that it's easier for you to choose who you want to be with and who you don't, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, they could be really nice people. You just don't have that type of connection with them, right? So, but it's you really trying to find people that you have a connection with, and you're really enjoying that, right? And then over here with this Three of Pentacles, you know, this type of teamwork and camaraderie and, you know, working towards the whole, the different parts working towards the whole, it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, with you're working with this teamwork, at the same time, you're really looking at all the work you've done in your life up until this point. And is it working out for you? Are you going in the direction you want to go in, or do you need to change directions? And that's really what's happening here. You're taking stock in yourself, in your work. You're taking stock in your life to see if this is the direction that you really want to go in. Does it still ring true for you? Like maybe it did 5 years ago, but it doesn't now. You know, it's one of those moments where you're just taking a look at it and you're assessing it from a very mature point of view, and that, you know, maybe you need to switch directions for a little while, you know, and then you find out, no, you're really on the right path, or you realize that, no, you really don't like where you're going, and now it's time for you to change it. And this is also, not only are you assessing it, but you're also paying attention to all the details in your life. So you're really paying attention to things that maybe you let go before and they've come back to bite you in the ass. Things that, you know, maybe you thought weren't a big deal, that turns out that they really are. Maybe you've discovered that these little details are actually more important than you thought they were. And now you want to do that because maybe there's one that you want to pursue. But this is really about looking at things from a very meticulous point of view. And when you get that kind of clarity, it'll help you figure out what kind of direction you want to go in, either stay on the course or maybe switch it up. And that's your near future energy. So let's go ahead and look at the advice and guidance from Spirit. So we have the Three of Swords, and this is really talking about heartbreak, loss. This is also you betraying your own conscience. And so this is kind of a warning that, you know, you could be putting yourself in that kind of a situation. You could have a lapse in ethics that could cause you to have to betray your own conscience. So just be aware of that. We also have the Two of Swords, and this is just a reminder that, you know thyself. You really need to get to know yourself so you can start making the right decisions. And you see in this deck, he has a mirror that's presented in front of himself on his path. And he can't get around it. It's something he has to confront. He has to get to know himself, to see himself clearly, to be able to pass, to really be on his path, the right path. And that's you. You need to spend some time to get to know yourself. And I'm just going to say, it's reiterated. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit in your opportunity, which is the Judgment card. And this again wants you to ask yourself questions to get to know yourself better. And I'll get into that in a minute. But I just want to say in this reading, it's really tied into it. We also have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is saying that there's an obstacle that's going to be coming your way. So to also be prepared for that. And that this obstacle, for some of you, it's going to be huge and overwhelming. And for others, it could just be a bump in the road. But if it's something that you truly can't handle, that it's an obstacle that you're not going to be able to win against, what this card also says is that you need to use your discernment. And you need to live to fight another day. If it's something you're not going to win, and if it's something that's going to destroy you, don't take it on. Just step aside, like move 2 feet to the right and let it go by. You know, there's nothing that says you have to take it on. I mean, I'm personally a fighter, so my first response is to take it on. But you know what? With age, I've realized, you know what? Let it go. It's not your problem. Let it go. So, you know, that's one of those things where you have to learn discernment. Do you take it on or do you not? And this is just, these are two things that Spirit is letting you know about. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. All right. I love to do that. Okay. Oh my God, how beautiful. So you have the Star. So let me pull the rest of the cards before I get into it. That's just so beautiful. And the Page of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. And the Five of Swords, which is right here, by the way. So it's here twice for you, these obstacles. Then you've got the Queen of Wands, which is here twice for you. And you've got the Six of Swords. Okay, so going back here to this type of heartbreak and this feeling of loss and betraying your own conscience and maybe doing something that you normally wouldn't do, but you had a lapse in ethics, and now it's just broken your heart. You've hurt yourself, and you've hurt the people around you because you made a poor decision. And so, let me scoot this over. And so with that being said, when you do hurt yourself, Spirit is also giving you this beautiful gift, the Star card with the Page of Wands. And so if you do break your own heart, just know that you have the ability to heal yourself. It's not the end of the world, even if it hurts. You've got this beautiful inspiration, this hope, this generosity, this serenity, and this ability to just heal yourself. And this is always a great card to receive after some type of heartbreak or, you know, some type of catastrophe that's happened in your life. When the Star comes in, it's letting you know it's time for healing. You know, and you have to look at this as this is a lesson learned, right? We really learn from things that are unpleasant. pleasant too, but especially things that are unpleasant. And this is allowing you to heal yourself from it when this does come in. We also have the Page of Wands. So when this action happens, you heal yourself. You then have the potential to, again, create something beautiful for yourself in this world. It's handing you that opportunity to begin creating yet again, right? Because we keep evolving, we keep moving forward. And then here with this energy of, know thyself, right? And before you can continue on your path, you really want to ask yourself some questions and get to know yourself. What I'm seeing is that you've got the Nine of Wands and the Five of Swords. And so what I'm getting is that for some of you, this is just really hard. You've got the stamina, you're willing to do the work, and you're still standing from all the work that you've done, but you're still not quite able to see yourself. Some of you are still having a hard time. This is another obstacle in your thoughts, words, and your ideas and swords. And so you're still having some obstacles getting that clarity for yourself and getting that truth for yourself. I'm telling you, this is the hardest knowledge to gain, is self-knowledge, can just keep trying to get that clarity of thought. And I'll give you some examples in a minute when we get over here to this Judgment card on what you can do. But I'm just getting that, you're definitely willing to put the work in, but you might have some blockages. Okay, and so when we get over here to some potential obstacles that are going to be coming in your way in your life, what we've got is it's clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Six of Swords. And this Queen of Wands is also here in your present energy. And again, this is about you having that kind of self-confidence, the ability to manifest what it is that you want to come in. You're very open-hearted. You're very happy. You don't really care what other people think about you. You just know that you want to create something beautiful, and you'll be bold about it. You've got charisma. You're courageous. You've got all these wonderful things going for you. It's also being clarified by the Six of Swords. So this obstacle that's coming in, you're leaving troubled waters. So while you're able to self-actualize, if this is something that is just bringing in a lot of chaos, just know that you will be leaving troubled waters, going to a calmer area, even though it is something that you had to go through. Okay, so that's coming in the advice and guidance from Spirit. So that being said, let's look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Judgment card. And like I said, this is a card where you're really able to go in and rebirth yourself, but you're having to ask yourself some questions like, who are you really? What brings you delight? What do you love? What do you know? What is your prey, right? What are you going after? What fuels your flight besides coffee in the morning, right? What fuels your flight? Which gets you going? What do you covet? What is your secret? What is your madness? What just drives you so crazy, but you want it so bad? What is your song, right? If you could sum up yourself in a phrase or in one or two sentences, what would it be? An example for me, I want to move, I want to move, I want to move. It's like a mantra. I say it all day long. So that's like my song right now. What is your strength of character, right? What do you know what that is? And has it evolved over time? And what is your weakness of character? Because you want to ask yourself both, right? You need to know what your weakness is so you can protect yourself so people can't come in and get you. And then what is your philosophy? Right? So these are the kinds of questions you want to ask yourself when this card comes up. And that will help you get to know yourself better. And I just want to clarify this. When you ask those questions, it's just for you. It's not for anybody else. So you can write it on paper and then burn it. That way no one sees it if you want to, if you're very private. But when you ask yourself these questions, it needs to come from you and who you are right now. You don't want to write down answers that are from an older version of yourself and it's like a knee-jerk response. What's my philosophy? Well, it's this. Well, and then you look at it and you're like, well, not really, not anymore. I've changed actually. That doesn't really ring true for me anymore. So you want to be able to like go back and correct things to it and not feel bad about it. But it's a way of you having that kind of enlightenment, right? I've evolved. So is it an old version of you? Are you also writing down things that maybe your parents, your spouse or loved ones, or teachers have told you how you're supposed to think and feel and what your response should be? you know, that doesn't necessarily ring true for you. It's what you feel, right? So use your analytical skills and get in touch with your heart too. This is lining up your heart and your mind to come up with these answers. And like I said, really feel if it rings true for you. So these are the types of questions you want to ask to get to know yourself. And then, you know, you're recreating yourself, you're getting to know yourself, and these answers help you really move forward in life in general, right? With whatever it is you want to manifest. And then we've got the challenge here as the Ace of Wands. And this is a gift and blessing from the universe. And with this Ace of Wands, it's presenting you this potential to give you this extra burst of energy to try and create what it is that you want. This is your challenge and this is your opportunity. It's up to you to grab it, but we're going to get some clarifiers to get even more information. So we've got the Justice card and we've got the Five of Wands. Excuse me. We've got the Eight of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So another ace. We've got another gift and blessing from the universe. So we have an ace with an ace on it as a clarifier. Very interesting. So let's start though with the opportunity. So with you asking yourself these questions and getting to know yourself better, you're standing in your truth, right? This is the Justice card. This is your truth. These are the answers for you. This is what you've come up with, right? And you've really done the work to get there because, like I said, it's the hardest knowledge to gain is self-knowledge. You also have the Five of Wands. So I also feel like, you know, this is like that kind of competition. It can be healthy or unhealthy depending on the circumstances. And I'm actually feeling that this is going to be where you're kind of, with this kind of competition, you're actually fighting other people that want to tell you how you should behave and how you should think and what you should think and why. It's like they're forcing their opinions and their worldview onto you, and you need to stand in your truth. So when these people come up, tune them out, put up boundaries, whatever it is you need to do, because when they plant those seeds in your head with their words and their ideas, it's going to have a little bit of interference on you standing in your truth, asking those questions. So if you know that kind of person is going to be calling you on the phone, don't take the call, let it go to voicemail. Or, you know, don't respond to the text, don't engage them, because you need to spend some time with yourself to really get to know these answers. Now, I want to say you are loving life over here, okay? You're enjoying your time with other people. I'm just talking about when it comes time to get to know yourself. That's when you might want to just take a break from someone for like 24 hours or a couple of hours, whatever it is you need, and to spend that time with yourself to get these answers that are just going to really benefit you. It helps you make the right decisions for yourself. Okay, and so in your challenge, when we've got this Ace of Wands energy, it's being clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So again, another gift and blessing from the universe. The universe really wants you to be happy and they want you to be successful. So not only are you given this burst of energy to help you manifest whatever it is that you're looking to create for yourself, they're also reminding you that it's happening in the material world. So whatever seeds you plant, they're going to grow. You're on your path. You're walking through this beautiful portal towards the mountains. You're going towards enlightenment, towards this path that you're on. And they're giving you this opportunity for success. We also have this Eight of Cups. And for some of you, if you're not happy in your situation, because these are cups, right? These are your emotions. This is your intuition. This is love. If you're not happy in your current situation, if you don't feel satisfied and you feel like you need to go out and pursue your passion to get to where you need to go, move on. This card's about moving on. He's wearing red. He's pursuing his passion. He's bold enough to leave these cups behind to pursue his passion. This is an 8. So the next is the 9 and then the 10. And so he's willing, he's got these 8 cups, but he's willing to walk off and move on. And this is you. If you're not satisfied with your life and you're not emotionally satisfied, it's not in alignment with you, you need to be willing to walk away to pursue the life that you want, okay? And it's in the material realm, and they've given you 2 gifts and blessings in the universe to make this happen. They've given you this bold opportunity, this action to step forward and to try and manifest it and create it in. And it's coming in the material realm. Okay. So I just want to point that out to you. So when you have this opportunity and this challenge, it's up to you to take advantage of it, right? You have to take action to seize both. Otherwise, this goes away and you just have your energy and the advice and guidance from Spirit. I just want to point that out. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you for this particular week. And remember, from August 8th until September 8th, I'm giving 20% off all 30 and 60-minute readings. All right, everybody. And thanks again for watching and have a great week. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.